Ladies, have you ever had a crush that gave you butterflies? And I don't mean the cute little butterflies people talk about. I mean the kind that seem to take over your entire body the moment that person walks into the room. Honestly, I have to laugh at myself. You would think that at my age, a simple crush wouldn't have that kind of effect on me anymore. I'm a grown woman. I'm supposed to be calm, composed, confident, and completely in control of my emotions. At least that's what I keep telling myself. But the moment he walked over to me, all of that confidence suddenly packed its bags and disappeared. I had just turned my head when our eyes met. For a second, he just stood there looking at me. Then he smiled. And ladies, that smile should have come with a warning label, the kind of smile that makes your heart skip a beat and your thoughts completely scatter. Before I knew it, he was walking toward me. He extended his hand and said, "Hi, I'm Michael." Now I'm going to be honest. For a brief moment, I almost forgot my own name. I almost forgot where I was. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's exactly what happened. He had these dreamy eyes and this warm smile that somehow made me feel completely at ease and completely nervous at the exact same time. It felt like one of those old high school crush moments. You know the ones. The crush you've admired from a distance suddenly appears right in front of you, and all the clever things you plan to say completely disappear. That was me standing there, trying very hard to look normal. Then he asked me something that completely caught me off guard. He said, "So, is this where you like to hang out when you're not at the bar?" Now that surprised me. I didn't even realize he had noticed me. With all the people who come through his bar every day and all the attention he gets, I honestly never thought he'd paid attention to little old me. I won't lie. I felt a little flattered, maybe more than a little. At the same time, I'm having this entire conversation with myself in my head. Girl, get yourself together. Calm down. Stop staring. Don't trip over your words. And whatever you do, do not embarrass yourself right now. So I smiled and said, "Yeah, I come here sometimes. I love the art gallery. It's peaceful. It's one of the few places where I can really slow down after a long day." He listened carefully, really carefully. The kind of listening that makes you feel like you're the only person in the room. Then he asked what I did for work, and somehow every word I knew decided to leave me at the same time. I stumbled through my answer, but eventually managed to explain that I was a collaborator with Vibe 11.5 and told him a little about the creative work I do. And something interesting happened. The more I talked, the more interested he seemed. Every story, every explanation, every little detail. He seemed genuinely fascinated, like he actually wanted to know more. And then I noticed something else. He hadn't let go of my hand yet. Now I wasn't complaining. Trust me, I probably could have stood there holding his hand for the rest of the evening. But I also didn't want to seem too eager. Not too much. Not too soon. So I slowly eased my hand away and tried my best to act like my heart wasn't doing gymnastics inside my chest. The chemistry was undeniable. His smile, his eyes, and ladies, can we talk about how good this man smelled? Because when I tell you he smelled amazing, I mean amazingly amazing. The kind of cologne that should probably be classified as a distraction. I was trying to focus on the conversation, but that was becoming increasingly difficult. The more I spoke, the more he watched me. Not in a strange way, in a way that made me feel seen, like every word mattered, like every story mattered, like I mattered. And the entire time, he never stopped smiling. There was something in the way he looked at me, almost as if he saw something I couldn't see myself, something special, something beautiful, something worth paying attention to. And honestly, that feeling completely mesmerized me. Have you ever met someone who made you feel that way? Someone who looked at you and somehow reflected back a version of yourself you didn't even know existed. A version of yourself that felt brighter, warmer, more alive, more beautiful, because that's exactly how I felt standing there with him. And if I ever decided to write this moment into a story, I already know what I would call it: an amazing vibe.